It's now time for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We go all the way back December the 23rd of the year 2023 when the Nashville Predators were welcoming in the Dallas Stars in the final game before Christmas break and also the first game of the regular season meeting between these two Central Division rivals. Head coach Andrew Burnett deployed his line combinations in the following way. Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Parson and Novak Evangelista. Your third line is Trennan, Sissons, and Sherwood. Smith, McCarron, and Tomasino make up your fourth line. Your defensive pairings are McDonough and Yossi, Luzon and Carey, Barry and Shannon. Your third pair, UC Saros, gets the start in net. We are just 24 seconds into the game. It's UC Saros coming up with a save on Ryan Suter. Yes, that Ryan Suter. First shot on goal of the game for either team at 122 of the first period. It's Wedgwood coming up with a save on Philip Forsberg. First shot on goal for the Preds in this game. We go to 3:48 of the first period. It's Wedgwood coming up with a save on the captain Roman Yossi at 4:39 of the first. It's Saros coming up with a save on Harley. 5:09 of the first period. Wedgwood another save on Yossi at 6:40. Saros a save on Joe Pavelski at 8:52 of the first period. Wedgwood coming up with a save on Philip Forsberg. We go to the 9:42 mark of the first period, and it's Wedgwood stopping Cole Smith. Saros then stops Robertson at 12:23 after some back and forth play between the face-off circles. 15:35 of the first period. It's Wedgwood coming up with a save on Cole Smith at 16:39 of the first period. UC Saros comes up with a save on Hanley, plus the follow-up by Johnston, and then incredibly with Saros down and out, Yossi jumps into the net and comes up with the incredible glove save on Johnston. A 5-star glove save right there. Tosses the puck off to the side. There was some question, some debate, even a review to see if it had gone over the goal line, if perhaps it was a penalty shot for gloving the puck by a player, but turns out this play was completely legal and it was completely incredible. The captain, Roman Yossi, coming up with a glove save on Johnston here at 16:39 of the first period. At 17:56 of the first period, Wedgwood coming up with a save on Yakov Trenin at the 19:32 mark of the first period. Wedgwood comes up with a save on Cole Smith. So the Nashville Predators at the end of the first period outshoot the Dallas Stars 12-8, but the game really is pretty even 50-50. Both teams getting good chances, and Roman Yossi coming up with the absolute save of the first period. So no penalties, no scoring in the first. We go over to the second period. It won't take long because only 23 seconds in to the second period. It's Michael McCarron getting his fifth goal in a most unconventional way, but going to the hard areas, sometimes you get rewarded like this. It's McCarron's fifth goal of the season. This is how it unfolded. McDonough takes the long shot. There's a massive scrum and pile up of bodies between the net and where McDonough took the shot. It ends up hitting off of McCarron in the glove area. Again, I thought this might be challenge reviewed, but it sure seemed like everybody wanted to get off the Christmas break as quickly as possible. So off of McCarron's glove and into the net, and then it was while he was down in a pile of bodies. No challenge, no review, no anything. McCarron's fifth goal of the season gives the Nashville Predators a 1-0 lead early in the second period. 53 seconds into the second period, Saros coming up with the save on Hawken Pot. 141 of the second period. It's Wedgwood coming up with a save on Parson at the 3:11 mark of the second period. CC Saros coming up with a save on Johnston. 3:49. Our first penalty of the game sees McCarron off the box. 2 minutes for hooking, so McCarron has the only goal of the game, now the only penalty of the game as well. You see Saros checking in, going to work against Joe Pavelski, who has tormented the Nashville Predators all throughout his career. Saros comes up with a second save on Pavelski before the end of this penalty kill by the Nashville Predators. Just after the penalty kill, Saros has to come with another save on Johnston, and at 6:25, so just 30 seconds after that, Sagan is off the box. 2 minutes for tripping, giving the Nashville Predators their first power play opportunity of the game. And it's that noted goal scorer, power play specialist, Colton Sissons, with his 11th goal of the season, giving the Nashville Predators a 2-0 lead. Strong movement by the Nashville Predators. A nice quick power play right here, converts easily with the finish coming from the slot area. Again, Colton Sissons, his third power play goal of the season. His third, he only had 3 power play goals coming into this season. In his career, he has 3 power play goals this season, 11 total. An incredible offensive start to this year by Colton Sissons. 2-0 in favor of the Nashville Predators. We go to the 8:13 mark of the second period. Saros comes up with a save on Sagan. 9:18. Wedgwood a save on Tommy Novak at 12:25 of the second period. After some back and forth play again here in the middle of the period, Wedgwood comes up with a save on O'Reilly at the 14:34 mark. Saros comes up with a save on Steele at 15:27 of the second period. UC Saros comes up with a save on Duchesne's knuckle puck. By the way, Duchesne took a look up towards the sky. You could tell this is not what he wanted to do with this particular scoring opportunity in close range on his former team. teammate, UC Saros, at 17:39 of the second period. UC Saros coming with a save on Johnston. Johnson all over the Predators in this game. 17:55 in the second period. McCarron is off to the box, 2 minutes for holdings. Now he's got a goal and 2 penalties in this period, and that was for holding right there at 17:55. Saros is going to have to come up with another save on Duchesne before the Nashville Predators hit the end of the second period. Solid penalty kill by the Preds right there to end the period. So the Preds lead 2-0 at the end of 2, but the Dallas Stars are out shooting the Predators now 24-19. So the Dallas Stars went from 8 shots on goal at the end of 1 to 24 at the end of 2. We hit the mic cord. We flip over to the back of the sheet. We find the third period breakdown, and we go 2:28 with it being very tight, very highly contested hockey out there. Not a lot of room to move. So many stick checks. You could audibly hear it on the broadcast on review of that. 2:28 into the third period. It's Wedgwood coming up with a save, and then Captain Roman Yossi again at 5:11 of the third period. It's Smith hitting the post. Yes, Craig Smith back at Bridgestone Arena hitting the post. Where was his tribute video? Just kidding. We did that in the past already. 5:32. We did that in the past. 5:32 into the third period. It's UC Saros coming with a save on Lindell, plus the follow-up by Harley at 8:22 after some more back and forth play. Dadonov comes up with his 8th goal of the season. He finds the loose puck pinballing around, and he cashes in, getting Dallas on the board. The Preds still have a 2-1 lead now in the third period on home ice at 10:11 of the third period. That's right. We're all the way at 10:11 already. Saros comes with a save on Hakanpää. 10:37 of the third period. It's Ben off the box. 2 minutes for hooking Nashville Predators with a good opportunity to go on the power play right here, but only able to generate 1 shot on goal over the course of 2 minutes. Wedgwood with a save on Sissons. The Nashville Predators really needed to do a little bit better job on this one, but they were unable to convert here. At 12:55 of the third period, UC Saros coming up with a save on Ryan Suter. At 15:27, UC Saros coming up with a save on Ryan Suter. At 16:29, UC Saros, a save on Ryan Suter. So former Nashville Predators all over the place right here, but Ryan Suter getting 3 consecutive shots on goal for the Dallas Stars, while the Dallas Stars down by 1. UC Saros obviously keeping the Preds in this one. At 17:34, a breakaway out of nowhere. That's usually how they happen. Philip Forsberg on this breakaway, and everybody expected this to be the end of the game. Unfortunately, Forsberg catches iron, cannot convert, and the Nashville Predators remain ahead by just 1 goal. So at the 17:34 mark, Forsberg hits the post. We go to the empty net scenario, and we find at 19:44, UC Saros comes up with a save on Robertson. Nashville Predators have kept things relatively under control with the extra attacker on, but then at 19:47, it is Smith with his 3rd goal of the season. Some rebound jam. So former Nashville Predator Craig Smith, he hit the post earlier, comes back and gets the tying goal now with 13 seconds left in this game. So again, Craig Smith rewarded going to the net and working hard. So with 13 seconds to go, everybody just assumes that it'll be heading off to overtime, tied at 2 apiece. So puck drop at center ice, and it goes in the Nashville Predator zone. And for some reason, with 5 seconds left in the game, everybody just stopped skating. Everybody just stopped playing. Everybody just stopped doing everything. Oh, except the Dallas Stars players, because Hakanpää puts the puck into the net. His first goal of the season comes officially at 19:56 of the third period. So the Nashville Predators give up the tying goal at 19:47 of the third period, and they give up the game-winning goal to Hakanpää and the Dallas Stars at 19:56 of the third period, while they were all just standing around looking at each other as if the game had long since ended and they were already headed off to overtime. That's why you can never take a shift or a second off at the NHL level. Your final, the Dallas Stars 3, the Nashville Predators 2. The Dallas Stars outshoot the Predators 34-21, and the Nashville Predators absolutely go on to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. You can get away with getting up by 2 and holding on for dear life and riding UC Saros against Buffalo, against Montreal, against Chicago. Where you cannot do that is against a good first-place team like the Dallas Stars. The first time you'd seen the Dallas Stars this year, you had them on home ice. You had them down late in the third period, 13 seconds left to go. You lose your focus. You give up the tying goal, and then you just absolutely give up on the game. Andrew Burnett said after the game he's never lost a game like that. And for the Nashville Predators, I don't ever want to see them lose another game like that. That was an abysmal third period. When you go in a shell and you only end up with 2 shots on goal in the third period, you're never going to win a hockey game. That's going to do it for the Rebirth Sports full game recap, analysis, and more coming up next, right here on the Renegades of Puck podcast.